So is it time to go all in on altcoins? And if you do go all in, which coins should you buy? Some of you are probably praying for a correction right now because you missed the boat. You know, the altcoins rallied like crazy and you're sitting on the sidelines and you're hoping that the market comes completely down so that you can take advantage of a opportunity. But the thing is, once that opportunity presents itself, you might still not even take advantage of it because you could see Bitcoin fall from 63,000 to, let's say, 56,000. And in your mind, it's going to fall to 48,000. So you wait, and then Bitcoin shoots back up. And then again, you've missed the boat and you don't know what to do. So, should you be buying right now? Should you just say, screw it? I'm just going to start buying some altcoins, put some money in, maybe a slow dollar cost average in just so I don't miss the boat. Well, we're going to talk about that in today's video. But first, you see the fear and greed index sitting in greed right now? I will say one thing in crypto will never change. People only want to buy in the greed. They don't want to be buying in the fear. And once they see greed and they miss the opportunity, they wish it goes back into fear so that they can buy the dip. If they don't buy the dip, they wait till it go back into greed. It's very, very funny, but it's the way that it's always been. And I think that it's the way it's always going to be. But if we take a look at Bitcoin here. So Bitcoin is looking pretty nice. I have been timing this thing pretty well, actually. I talk about it in my Patreon, in my Discord all the time. I timed this dump. I was like, guys, I see this dump coming. And then Bitcoin completely fell down. And then I told everyone I was getting back in. I was buying these coins again. And then Bitcoin rallied. So I've been doing a pretty good job over there. By the way, if you're looking for an indicator which lets you know when's a good time to buy and sell crypto and when there's a bullish and bearish momentum happening, I highly suggest you check out Tradices. The link is going to be in my description down below. A very helpful tool to have in your back pocket when you want to trade cryptos. Stop buying at the highs and selling at the lows. And by the way, I also have a link to Margex down below. If you're a leverage trader, you can check that out. It requires no KYC. And there's a link to my Patreon group also for anyone that wants to check that out. I've made a couple good calls lately. I mean, I've even talked to you guys about the SWI and the SWI ecosystem and how you should be taking advantage of these opportunities. I don't know if any of you took advantage of the opportunities, but I have been taking advantage of the opportunities. I've made money off of SWI. I've taken out my initial investment on SWI. Now I can't lose. It's all free money that I'm rolling with. Also, these are a couple of the SWI ecosystems. I call this one at 8.5 cents in my Discord. This thing rallied literally, I think it was within like 2 days or something like that. It rallied to about 18 cents. So a quick double up. I saw the momentum building. Sometimes you have to kind of hop in on the momentum. It's not necessarily chasing. As long as you know the potential risk, as long as you know where things can actually crash if things were to go south. And I've talked about putting on stop losses on my channel also, right? Another SWI ecosystem, this one right here, see this, like I call this one at I got in this one at 8.5 cents. Right now this thing is at 13.5 cents. I think today did it touch 14 cents? Just under 13.9. So yeah, you got to be in the right place at the right times if you want to make the most amount of money in crypto, right? And if you're going to be chasing the bull right now because crypto is rallying, then of course you want to make sure you're in the right place. And the right place right now is where most people are extremely bullish in, and that is SWI, the SWI ecosystems. You got to know where to buy. So obviously take a look at the charts and make sure you're not buying at the very peak. So SWI is definitely one. If you can catch them all on a pullback, then I highly suggest it. You should have been in it the entire time if you've known about it. Of course, if you didn't know about it, then how could you have hopped into it? But I think that some real life-changing gains are going to be made in SWI, SWI's ecosystem, and some of SWI's meme coins. But SWI is not the only one. There's a couple other opportunities, and I've talked about them on my channel also more than once, okay? And one opportunity that I'm seeing right now that's not yet on a lot of people's radars. It's on some, but not everyone's. So I'm talking about this one right here. Say, I have been trading Say for a while. I like there's a few coins, there's a few altcoins that I mentioned in my Discord more than once. Sui was one of them. Say has been one of them, but I haven't talked about Say in a while in my Discord. But Say had been one of them. Casper was one of them, and was there another one? I can't remember in this moment. But I think that Say is going to surprise a lot of people. And the reason why I say that is it's been kind of linked to Sui in a way for the longest time. Sui has always been the number one coin, number one altcoin that people thought is going to flip Solana, and everyone is continuing to run with it. So that's why Sui is doing so well. But in a funny way, Say has kind of been attached to Sui. The two S's. It's just, I think that Say is going to surprise a lot of people. And yeah, I've made money off of Say a few times, just like Sui actually. Those are probably two of my best trades in crypto. They've been two of my best trades this year as far as altcoins go. Been using leverage, been buying them spot. They've been absolutely fantastic. But I think Say on a pullback will be fantastic here. If you get lucky enough to get Say at 27 cents, because this thing had been chilling at 27 cents for what, 26 to 27 cents for what felt like a lifetime. People started to ignore it, and it was just trading sideways. No action was happening. And I'm pretty sure I brought it, yeah, maybe like a month ago or a few weeks ago. I'm pretty sure I even mentioned this on my channel, how Say is one that I have traded a couple times, and I'm buying more of Say because the potential here is pretty massive. And obviously it has rallied. In the last 7 days, this thing is up 70%. 70% in the last 7 days, and I think this rally is just getting started. Of course, because it's rallied so much, it's up 70% in 7 days. It could pull back, but that's just a great buying opportunity because I think Say is going to lead Sui is going to lead, and Say is going to start following behind it. And a market cap of 1.6 billion, that is super small. The amount of returns left on this thing is absolutely crazy for all coins. You know what's funny? When people see a coin trading sideways, they get completely turned off. They're just like, this thing is not going to make me any money. And then they start chasing other coins, and then the same thing happens. It's not making them any money. They start chasing other coins. They make a little bit of money. Maybe their coin goes up like 20%, and then it completely crashes. And then the ones that they ignored completely rallies, and then they miss the boat on that one. I see time and time again in crypto. It's absolutely hilarious. And I think that a lot of people that's laughing at Casper saying Casper's not moving, Casper's going to just completely skyrocket out of nowhere, and people is going to be missing the boat on that one, on this one. I've talked about it many times how there's still potential for Binance and a Coinbase listing, and then at that point it's just going to be too late for everybody that wants to hop into this thing. So sometimes patience go a very long way. Say had been chilling at 26 cents for a long time, people were ignoring it, and then out of nowhere it popped up 70% in the last 7 days. Even though all coins have made a pretty sizable rally, not all of them had made moves like that. So patience go a long way. As long as you know what you're holding, you get in early, you chase, well, don't chase the momentum unless you know what you're doing. I go after the momentum plays sometimes, but I've been in this space long enough where I kind of have an idea whether or not I should be hopping into something that's already 2x or 3x. All right. So make sure you manage your risk accurately, or as much as you possibly can. Set a stop loss, so that if things go south, you're going to be knocked out of the play. Matter of fact, anytime you hit that buy button, when you're buying a coin, as soon as you hit that buy button, you should be setting a limit sell button. So if the coin was to go up, let's call it 100% in a couple days, then you're going to, either get knocked out of the position completely or sell half, take out your initial investment right away. So as soon as you hit the buy button, hit the sell button. I think that's how everyone should be approaching these things. But there's going to be great opportunities in this market. Nothing runs forever. Eventually there comes a pullback, and you want to be making sure that you have cash on the side to take advantage of these potential pullbacks. We don't know when the rally is going to stop. It could like double before making a pullback. You never know at the end of the day. But make sure you be as careful as possible. But that's what I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.